What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I want to talk about what motivates me to become very successful and to I guess be rich, like make a lot of money, or to like meet like-minded people, to just get out of my current situations in life, right? So let's get this started. So well, the things I desire in life is obviously just like everyone else, making a lot of money, um, having very loving, very nurturing friends, very meeting like-minded individuals, right? Um, also, just and when it comes to romantic partners, meeting or dating romantic partners that are actually fucking smart, that have the same diet, that take care of their bodies, that love to work out, they love to eat clean and healthy. Um, they look at life from like at a spiritual and at a deep level. I'm looking for females and romantic partners who actually know what they want out of life, who aren't bitches, who aren't fucking disrespectful towards other people, who don't have a shitty attitude, who aren't stuck up, who treat people with respect, which less females do now these days. But talk about females who treat people with respect, who aren't stuck up, who look at life from a spiritual perspective, who looks at the deeper meaning of life, right? Who looks at life at a deeper meaning, like they're into spirituality. It could be anything. They want to they want more out of life. They have a strong desire for knowledge in life and for justice. Females who want to look for justice and who are righteous. That's the type of females who I want to date with. Females who are actually who just want to see justice take place in this world, who are into justice, not necessarily like protesters. I mean that could be it too, but just females who have the same heart and desires and how I look at life, pretty much. If there is any females like that. But anyways, um, and very headstrong and confident females who have high ambition. Not one of those stuck up females who are like bitchy, who are disrespectful towards people, who have a lot of masculine energy. Not like that. I'm talking about females who treat people with respect and they have a strong ambition, right? Very strong ambition, who aren't jackasses, right? Also the type of people I want to meet. Again, when it comes to friends, I'm looking for friends who are like who treat other people with respect or into spirituality, that they want more out of life and it's more big on respect, who have high morals, who don't disrespect people, who don't insult people, friends who are emotionally intelligent, friends who don't just fuck around every time. Now, don't get me wrong, it's good to have fun here and there, but not every fucking time, man. Sometimes you gotta take life serious. Sometimes you gotta want more out of life, and also not friends who are too like who love to have fun too. Like I'm talking about like just partying, just who have a very funny sense of humor, who are like just very funny, just more so like all around, and kind of like me. Like I like sports, I like having fun. Like I could switch up. I know how to fun, I know how to have fun, and I know how to be serious. I'm looking for friends like that, pretty much. But definitely they have to have that emotional intelligence, right? Um, also, I also want to be in a position where like I have the power to like if I don't like you, or if I don't like a certain amount of people, or if I don't like how they treating other people, or how they treating me, or how they talk to me, just they're just naturally disrespectful, or I don't agree how they live their lives, I want to have the power to get the fuck away from them. And that's what motivates me to make a lot of money and to have a lot of success. Because all my life I've dealt with a lot of shitty people. I've dealt with a lot of abusive people who aren't inconsiderate of my feelings and other people's feelings, who are very disrespectful. Like the type of shit like people done to me throughout my life. I'll look back and I'm like, damn, I should have fought that person. Like that, the type of shit people do to me, the average person would have fought them physically. Me, I'm surprised I haven't gone to jail, or I haven't gone into like any more fist fights, or I'm surprised I haven't killed or harmed anyone because of the type of shit people do to me, right? And it usually comes in very unexpectedly. Now, people may say, "Oh, it's probably how I carry myself," or it's just you gotta create certain boundaries, which that could be the case. But even then, if you could tell someone has a low self esteem, or people they have like low boundaries, or they just don't feel good about themselves, why would you try to get out your way and disrespect that person or try to harm that person physically and mentally? Like, why would you do some shit like that? I know I wouldn't. So like, and that what motivates me to be successful, where I'll make enough money to the point where I have the power to not deal or tolerate these types of dumbasses into my life. You know what I'm saying? Or someone's gonna get killed. Nah, I'm playing. But yeah, but that could be the case, or just beating her, right? Like me fucking them up. But or having security guards too, where like people just because people are dumb, man. So because you never know what people would do. Have security guards and have them deal with them, you know, because I ain't got to deal with them. But also but yeah, but like when it comes to romantic partners, because me, I'm not, I'm still young, so like I don't know what I want fully, but like I've dated a lot of females who are very selfish, who are very narcissistic, who are very toxic, who are very ugly on the inside, who they do nothing but fucking drink. They're into mundane, shallow shit like the average fucking female, man. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but like I can't stand that shit, man. Like I want people who actually loves fitness, who love to eat clean, who aren't jackasses, who are emotionally intelligent, who are very emotionally expressive, who are sensitive, are very emotional in a good way, not in a bad way. These are the types of females I want, man. Not some egotistical, fucking stuck up, arrogant bitch, man. And sorry if I had to cuss because I've dealt with a lot of people like that, you know, and they deserve the title bitch pretty much, male or female. But so I'm not sure. I'm not saying I know what I want fully, but as I'm getting older, I'm getting to the point now where like I know what I do want and I know what I don't want. I'm not there fully, but I'm getting there, you know. But anyways, why this thing? I don't know how this thing is tied up. But anyways, I've also dealt with very abusive, disrespectful family members too. So like I'm away from them now, thank God, because me, I'm in the military now. I'm in the army, so like, and I live all the way in Kansas. My family members, they're all the way in California, so now I don't got to deal with them. But before, it was such a struggle for me to join the army, to join the military, because it was such a long process. I'm 25 now, and I've been here for like the army for a year and a half, but it took me like 4 years just to join the military, because before you join the military, you have to take the ASVAB test, right? And you have to score a certain score to qualify to join for the military, right? And it took me a long time. There were times where it took me 4 tries to pass my test, but while I was failing my test, there were times where I almost gave up, where I didn't even try no more because I kept failing and not passing the test. But I kept being persistent. I kept putting my head down. I keep grinding. I keep having that strong vision. And other recruiters motivated me as well. They gave me an extra boost of confidence, and now I passed my test, and now here I am now in the army, living out the type of thing I always wanted to do since I was 19, right? And I'm away from my family members, thank God. But by the time, while I was stuck with my toxic family members, and when I was still living with them, I was working at jobs. They were like minimum wage jobs, right? Like I was getting paid enough. I was getting paid like full-time hours, this and that. I was only working part-time. They didn't offer full-time, so it was in my area. It was hard to find a job. So like I was just stuck at my family house, even when I was like 23. From since I was born all the way when I was 23. That's how long I was living with my family members. And there's nothing wrong with that if people do live with their family members at that age. But I'm just saying, like, if you come from an abusive family, then yeah, it's gonna suck, because this is why I hate this society, because the society keeps you stuck. Like you can work at any job, right? But if you're not making the proper amount of finances, you can't even leave your job. You can't even get away from your situation. This is why I hate this world so much, because it keeps you stuck and it keeps you limited. While I was living with my family members, there's nothing but toxicity, disrespect, and bullshit. They put me through a lot of shit, man. A lot of horrible mental, physical bullshit, right? And like, I really want to get away from them. So I did whatever it takes to pass my army test. I mean, my military test, so I could join the military. And now I'm here. But that's what motivates me to be successful, because I know what it's like to feel hopeless. I know what it's like to be stuck in a very abusive, toxic family system. I know what it's like. And it's not pretty, and it fucking sucks. It really fucking sucks. And you really don't want to be stuck in that position, you know? Hang on. You just don't want to be stuck in a position where, like, you feel powerless, where, like, abusive and toxic people have control over you, you know? Because I know what it's like to feel powerless. I know what it's like to feel like I'm trapped or I'm stuck in a situation, or in a situation surrounded by people who aren't good for me, who I need to get away from, you know, and they cause nothing but harm and chaos and pain and suffering into my life, such as family members, right? And I didn't even had a car at the time too, and I was like 23, so it was like I couldn't meet new people. I couldn't get away from my situations. I was stuck in a very shitty town that was in the middle of nowhere. It was just a fucking full desert. It was the middle of nowhere, so I'm like, what the fuck? So I was fucking stuck there, you know? Shit sucked. And that, again, that's what motivates me to be successful, because I know what it's like I know what it's like to be very stuck, trapped, and limited in life, and I can't stand that shit. I just can't, you know? I'm not saying it's easy to be successful or to experience the things you desire. It's not easy at all. It's hard work, man. I struggle to like, I still struggle to work hard. I still struggle to develop good habits, you know? It's hard. It's not easy. If it was easy, anyone could do it, you know? But it just sucks how in this society, it really sucks how in this society you have to fucking do things you don't want to do so you can become successful. Sometimes you have to work at that shitty job in order for you to reach success. Sometimes you have to do things you'd rather not want to do if you want to reach success. Sometimes you have to work two jobs. Sometimes you want to do things you don't want to do. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be work, you know? You gotta do whatever you gotta do just to make money. Unfortunately, we live in a society in the Matrix where like you can't do shit without money. You have to be a slave one way or another. Even if you pursue your passions, you're still a slave because you're still doing it for money, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. We just have no choice. We have to work for money. Without paper money, you can't eat, you can't survive. You're powerless, you know? Who's gonna pay for your car gas? Your fucking money. It's ridiculous, man. I feel like everyone shouldn't have to work for money. I feel like in this society we live in, we all should be free. We all shouldn't have to work for just so we could travel around the world. But another thing that motivates me is that I want to travel and meet new people and explore the whole world. So like I want to be in a position where like I could travel to Hawaii, I could travel to China, Korea, fucking Germany, to Europe. Even though as of right now there's wars and battles going on, so these aren't the safest places, but I'm saying like if the whole world is at peace or if it's safe to go there, I want to have the opportunity to travel there and to experience and explore a lot of nice new shit, right? Excuse my language, but I like to meet new people. I like to learn about new cultures, and I like to put myself out there, and I like to expand too. So like, that's what motivates me to become extremely successful. So one day, hopefully, I'll get there. You know, it would be nice, and like, again, I can make new friends. I can meet new friends. I could learn a lot of new things, and I could travel. You know, and that what really makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what motivates me to be successful. But also, I want to have enough. I want to make a lot of money to the point where like, or have access so like I can heal. So like, you know, when it comes to therapy, it costs money to go to therapy, and like you gotta like not only with mental health therapy, but like with like you wanna there's different types of therapies. I forgot what it's called, but like there's different. There's also someone told me there's different types of therapies. There's one therapy that works on your mental health. There's another therapy session that works on your like your it helps regulates and heal your nervous system. And I want to learn different types of yoga techniques and different exercises so I can heal the human body and so I can heal my mental health. But with all that, it costs a lot of money. So that's one of the reasons why I want to become successful and be rich, so like I could have access to a lot of healing and a lot of like healing a lot of mental health and yoga practices as well. You know what I'm saying? That's what really motivates me. But also, what was I gonna say? What also really motivates me in life is just the fact that it's just so I can have peace of mind. So like, of course, I'm always around disrespectful people. I'm always around just toxic people, or I'm always around workplaces and situations to where I really not rather be in. And I've also worked in a lot of very shitty, horrible, just retarded jobs that I really rather not be in. But I'm forced to be in those jobs so I could get away from my toxic family so I can make money, right? And I really can't stand that shit. I'm the type of person where I have low tolerance for shit I don't want to do. But I'm really good at hiding it, but deep down inside, I fucking hate it. I feel like I'm good at hiding what I don't like compared to an average person, but deep down inside, I can't stand it. If I don't like something, I really don't want to fucking do it. I'm really straightforward, but that's one of the reasons why I'm gonna be really successful and just have the power to do things I want to do on my own terms. The things I want to do that I actually enjoy doing, and not something I'm forced to do what I don't like working a shitty job or being around people I don't want to be in. And I want a peace of mind because I know what it's like to be disturbed and traumatized by abusive people. So if I'm really successful, I have the opportunity to heal all my trauma and all my pains, and so I could get away from these people, and I have the power to go wherever I want, and to have a peace of mind by being surrounded very respectful, like-minded friends, dating romantic partners, or having a very loving partner, maybe even a family, and just living at a nice area away from bullshit, from toxic people, and from shitty workplaces. And it's kind of a short video, but that's all I have to say. And like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below what motivates you to become successful, or what motivates you to get out of your situations. It could be people, it could be workplaces, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be what I put. Let me know what motivates you to become successful, and hopefully this video can motivate you. I'm not saying the road to success is easy. It's not easy. It's hard. I struggle with it too, but as long as you're here, you still have a purpose, and you're meant for great things. So keep fighting and just stay consistent, and you got this. And I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.